Oh, loud. Nice loud motorcycle there. Just like you need easy days and hard days, you need easy weeks as well. 3 weeks ago, I just decided to jump in and do a 100-mile week. Stopped at 99 miles and then did a 5K at the end of that week. It's my fastest 5K of the year, walking that is. And then last week, well, the week before, I still put in 60, 70 miles, drove to the desert to Palm Springs to the Blue and back in a day, and then ran a 10-mile in the desert. I didn't run, I walked it. And so definitely worn out, hard 2 weeks. On top of that, I was having my side effects of the Pfizer shot, which for me was insomnia. Yeah, if you follow me, you saw I was only sleeping a couple hours a night. Well, this week, I'm back to my 6-7 hours and my nap, and back my pace way off. Only gonna get about 55 miles in this week, which is right where I kind of want to be. And you can tell I got this little hitch in my step. Left hip's been bothering me, and then it's all kinds of things going on. Super slow, but hey, it's Sunday. Made it through the week. Don't really have any races coming up for a few weeks, and training for the Judgment Day half at the end of May. Jumped into a 12-hour race with Nanny Goat, mainly because I was hoping to join in with the Jester for his 200th 100th, but plans changed. So this coming week he's doing 100 at Board and Run on Wednesday, Thursday. Then he's going to pick me up, and he's going to do the USTF 100 on Friday, and then finish it, and then jump into the civilian, is what we're calling it, 100 on Saturday. Good thing is I'll be there covering the event. Zach Bitter, the world record holding 100, Jake Jackson, the Regan guy. So there should be some pretty fast guys. It's going to be warm though, in the 80s by the time the day ends. $10,000 up, prize money, national titles up for grabs. Should be pretty fun to watch. And then I just got word that my buddy Yolanda is also going to be there. So it should be good times. Glad I saw this article on Pam Reed, who just turned 60, and she's done 101 100-milers. And she's won Badwater and been at it for 30 years. Basically, her observations on how to keep going for a long career. And of course, the first one was, accept the fact that you're going to slow down, and so take it easy in training, take it easy on technical courses so you don't get hurt, fall down. That's kind of why I moved to fixed events and I don't race on trails anymore, just because I want to stay healthy. Accepting that you're going to slow down is just, as you get older, kind of lose your top end, especially like myself. I've lost my top end, and then with these beta blockers and drugs I'm taking for the heart failure, definitely can't push myself as hard as I used to. But that's okay, you're still getting to go out and do the events, and you just have to realize that you can't hammer them like you used to, which means that you're probably going to recover from them well. And then, of course, our other tip is, just keep moving. And some days you won't be able to get out and run or walk, but pick up other sports like swimming, cycling, do some cross training, but just every day get out there and move. Don't just sit around and just do things that are going to keep you active, because that's an important thing as you get older, is you need to use it or you'll lose it. And a year ago, I had my fall and then ended up in the hospital. And so I was doing all kinds of things. I got a bicycle on a recommendation of a friend who said, you just need to get out and be moving. And since I couldn't walk, I picked up the kettlebell, and I've done a lot of advancement in that. Gone from a 10-pound bell to the 35-pound bell, doing my drills, which when I get back from this workout, which was a 30-minute chug, run a quarter, walk a quarter, I'll do my kettlebell drills, and that's what you need to do. She also talks about having a mantra during races, and Courtney DeWalter talks about this too. Just something to keep you going, keep you motivated, whatever it might be. She says, and I think this is a good mantra, just, hey, I'm lucky to be out here doing what I'm doing. So many people couldn't be out here doing what I'm doing. Keep going. It's not that bad. At least you're, not on the couch, not at home. You're out here getting it done. And then, of course, a big one was don't listen to the naysayers. And gosh, you get so many people, oh, that's going to be bad for your knees. This is going to be bad for that, and this, that, and the other thing. And it's like, well, you know what's really bad for you? Doing nothing and just waiting around to die. Just got to get out here and move and do what you enjoy. And that's all you got to do. Don't listen to people saying, oh, this, that, or the other thing. I mean, I'm amazed how many people, tell me, with your heart condition, you shouldn't be out here pushing yourself. And I'm like, hey, if I collapse right now doing this, I'll be happy. Much more happier than laying around waiting to die. Same thing like when I go hiking, people are like, oh, aren't you afraid of, the wildlife or this, that, and the other thing? It's like, no. It's far more dangerous walking on the streets of Bakersfield like I am right now than it is being up in the mountains with lions and tigers and bears. Well, I don't think we have tigers in California, but you know what I'm talking about. So, don't listen to naysayers saying this, that, and the other thing. We were on Clubhouse the other day, and there was one gal talking about how her coach was even telling her, oh, you shouldn't run that 100-mile race. It's going to be, you're going to, kill yourself. It's going to do permanent damage, da-da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, no, you train for it intelligently and go about it intelligently, and it's going to be a positive. Sure, anything can be detrimental, but, you got to not listen to them. And then the last thing she talks about is the mental health component, and that's definitely important. I know I've had my ups and downs, as we all have, during this whole COVID, and, getting older and just dealing with all that kind of things, friendships, relationships, and stuff like that. So good pointers. I'll definitely put a link in the show notes about her observations of how to keep going and how to keep having a good time and just leading a healthy lifestyle. So as always, stay healthy, be boring, and please subscribe.